Hello everyone, Zen's back and now has his beacon connected to the HoverAir X1 Pro. He did a firmware update on both the drone and the beacon, and now pairing went much easier. He also did some reading to see what other people were experiencing, and that helped to understand how they work together. Now watch here as Zen goes off the path because he knows the drone will follow. If the tree branches are too low, you might want to consider this as a way to keep your drone out of trouble. Before, he was trying to turn on the drone when he was under the cover of trees. If the drone doesn't have a clear view of the sky, the omni-terrain feature won't turn on. So, it's best to start out in an open area. Same thing goes for the beacon. There are a lot of places where this could be problematic, so take that into consideration. Once the drone and/or beacon can reference 3 satellites, the omni-terrain feature should be available. Just for clarification, the following is a pun and not a reference to actual operation during the filming of this video. Do you know what the drone pilot said to his wife? Getting my drone stuck in a tree isn't the worst thing that's happened to me, but it's definitely up there. Okay, no more dad jokes, I promise. It's been said in the forums that the AI doesn't really have much obstacle avoidance, and that may be true. In truth, the AI knows that if you made it through a specific area, then the drone can probably follow you. The biggest problem is with trees and other objects that intersect with follow-me height. If you have it at a flat height or low, then you won't have a problem with tree branches, but you'd be more likely to have an issue with a pedestrian, bush, or telephone pole. Notice as he passes this pedestrian, the drone is well above her head, and the risk of hitting a pedestrian is minimal. That alone might be a reason for choosing the high setting when using the follow me mode. Much better to hit a tree branch and deal with the drone getting stuck or dropping versus dealing with an angry pedestrian or a lawsuit. One of the advantages of the beacon is that it allows you to view the drone's view without turning around. In the last video, Zen was trying to turn his head to spot the drone. When riding an EUC, if you turn your body, the wheel will often follow. So turning around while riding can become a serious hazard, resulting in a dirt nap or colorful road rash. Zen is able to glance down and see that the drone is still following him on the beacon screen mounted to his wrist guard. He also has a helmet mirror to see cars and riders behind him. It's an important part of his safety gear, and the beacon can also help with that. He's found that using the controls on the beacon are challenging, as the screen taps or swipes and the buttons don't respond very well. But the other advantage is that it's supposed to allow the drone to stay connected at a greater distance. He's going to have to do some testing to confirm this. Look for future videos to show the side view and dolly track modes. There are supposed to be some over-the-air updates to improve the usability of the audio integration too. This newly rebuilt bridge is awesome, and the scenery is beautiful. Going up this steep incline is tricky as we see a running group head out on the trail. And the coach is seeing an EUC for the first time, and then double takes on the drone following closely behind. Zen does a trail sidestep again up here to avoid the drone hitting overhead branches. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can join us again as we explore the features of the HoverAir X1 Pro while riding the trails and paths in Indiana. You know, I have to admit I really love this colorful shirt because otherwise I'd be a lion.